Try to relax your anus.
Got it?
All-Star Western will be behind that.
Okay.
I got a ton of All-Star Squadron.
Well, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
We
there's
got
only
almost
like 60-something issues in the run. I got almost 60 of them.
I would guess by the looks, man. Either forever.
I just put a set 1 through 75 for $75 on the set rack.
Wow. For real, man.
So they're all American Men of War. Should be a...
Woohoo! That's different, man. Still only 25 cents.
Yeah, Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan.
That cartoon sucked. It was so bad it was good.
Yeah.
Kinda.
There's nothing below that one.
Okay.
They're just bags of boards.
I think we're good then.
At
least I found this one, huh?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Let me see if I can find the other one for you.
Should
be in the front of the All-Star.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want them, that's fine. But
fuck yeah.
I figure that those are two things that kind of up your alley. So.
Definitely, man.
Oh yeah, that was a good book too.
I didn't even know it did, man.
Yep. I mean, a guy just sitting there on a park bench and a crocodile's coming up to eat him. Number one was so good. Number one. This was good too.
It looks
good. I read it last night. This was really good. Frankenstein, after he was floating on the ice for years, he was floating on the ice. A boat hit him, and he ended up on the freight, and now he's in New York.
Wow.
This was great too.
It sold me on the cover. I just opened page one. See, okay, no problem. On the preview books, you guys picked.
Yep. Gun Honey.
Can't go wrong.
So it's that hard case crime stuff. So can't go wrong with this stuff.
Always good, man.
Yep, and you get Adam Hughes cover too. Adam Hughes is great. The finest kind of pulp noir. This guy writes pulp noir all the time.
Yeah.
Ed Brubaker can't get anything wrong when it comes to that.
Ever.
Nope. I'd read anything that Ed Brubaker wrote. I'd even if he wrote My Little Pony, I'd try it.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Phillips actually does a cover for the Gun Honey. Yeah. He actually does a cover.
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got another one in here. Ooh, look at that book. Love the color. Love the robot. Right, I always got to look through these bins because you never know what he's got in here. He's got treasure in here sometimes. And sometimes not. Look at that. Beautiful. And you should look through here, Brian, at some point. There's some old, look, Avengers, sweet.
I like this one.
Issue 39, $15, kid. It's missing a coupon.
Yeah,
he loves Avengers.
This is a
He
collection.
doesn't realize he can get them at
Yeah,
a comic
yeah.
shop,
Yep.
Little beat, but for just $8. Damn, look at the color
Artwork
of
is
that.
awesome.
Look at the artwork. What's wrong with this book? My Little Beat, please. Another one, dude. Look, $8. Got some Batman. Oh shit! Issue number 12, 80-page giant size, $10.
That's a huge
Probably
bitch.
1960s or 70s. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. Ooh, look at that! Wow. I was on the verge of selling Hulk 180, Hulk 181, and Hulk 182 because we got a heating system in the house broke down and money needs to come in somehow. I was thinking, kick them out for $3,000.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
I
should
should look at the writing that you're talking.
and then my grandmother calls me and says, "Look, don't sell the books. Send them to me, and I'll send you a check for $3,000. Eventually, you'll be able to get the books back from me." I says, "How's that? How am I going to pay you back?" And I says, "I'll do it. I'm going to send her the books down in Florida. She's going to send me a check for $3,000. We can fix the heating system." So those are the books I'm gonna be sad to see them go, but I've got 11,000 books in my
there it goes.
bedroom. Those are the only three that I want to see
But I mean,
leave.
that's the reason why $15.
But they'll come back, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, it's to get the right.
But I'm getting one. I'm buying 183.
It's
I've got 181, 180, 181, 182.
19
For $5, 183 to add to it.
66.
What a great deal. Gotta do it. And of course, Venomverse, Reborn, issue 1. Great artwork, giant Booster monster involved. Look at that, huh? How can you go wrong with the action in this book immediately? Gotta get it.
The 70s and that.
You're looking at some good books, right? See that? Is this the one
Yeah, but the writing kind of kills it.
on the back cover? Did you look at it?
Big.
I'm gonna show them to you. I know it's this kind of stuff you like, primarily.
You know I like Daredevil.
Yeah, well, there's Daredevil's here.
Look at the artwork on
Look at
that.
the Daredevil's here.
Oh.
Some better stuff. 182.
Which is leaving.
The 183. I'm sending it down to my
Right.
My
But you
grandmother.
then you can just go. Then you just send her payments.
And I'm gonna get my books back.
Right. Right. You send her payments, and she's not charging you interest,
I don't
right?
want to lose my books.
Right. She's not charging you interest.
And that's beat, but for $5 to add to the little collection.
Yeah.
I got a pretty good run of these.
Yeah.
And 102 all the way up. I'm starting to fill in. 181's the hardest.
Yeah. Well, yes.
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 And I got it.
Dude, I'm liking that T-shirt too.
Damn yard sale, I got it. Yeah, I know it. I'm not too sure.
181s.
I try to come once a week. I've bought huge collections in the past. About 17 months ago, I had 50 books. I stopped collecting robots, trains, and antique bikes because the hobbies aren't that active. They're not fun. They're not enjoyable. They're a pain in the ass. You can't find the good stuff anymore. 11,000 books, and I come here every week, buy at least 200 bags and boards and bag and board. 200 books, put them in my collection. I just bought another 100 bags and boards. But right now, I'm looking for Ghost Rider, and I'm not finding the Ghost Rider I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Ghost Rider race. Ghost Rider race. I have issue 1. I want to see if I can find issue 2. But I'm not finding where Ghost Rider is. We got Ghost Rider here, but there's nothing in tow. Look, completely missing. Ghost Rider sells well. And I thought it was down here. G. We got G in the house. Hellboy, Hellraiser, G.I. Joe, Grayson, Hellraiser. 2 weeks ago at a yard sale, I picked up a stack of 70s Green Lantern like that for $35. Now I'm hooked on Green Lantern, and I've been buying a lot of back issues. Pricey Green Lanterns are hard to get your hands on. But you can always come in here if you want a Green Lantern. You need one. Boom, $8, issue 1. Look at the beautiful cover. Score. Quiver, number 1, number 2. Love it. Green Lantern's always got great covers. And you just randomly pick a Green Lantern and just the colors. The green and all the action going on. Green Lantern's a very popular book. Ooh, yeah, boy, bang. Look at that. Nice. Classic. Classic. Look at that. Classic. I remember that when I was a kid, 167. Just this, I remember this scene right here, where they were battling. Shocking ending. Good stuff. Man, you can't go wrong with some of the classic vintage comics, back in the day, 70s, like, whoo, man. I spent too much money with my comics. Killer Daredevil. Yeah, so you got a little mark on it. $6? $6. What do you expect? Damn, you can't go wrong. Oh, there's the Jester. Jester. That's the one I told him to buy earlier. He should have bought it. He bought first appearance of the Jester, just now, my friend. And I told him to buy this one. Most likely the second appearance of him. He should have popped on it. It's even a better issue down there in better shape for 10. This one here is roughed up for 10. Oh, man, look at that. Look at the action on that cover. Ooh, baby. I thought it was good. It was awesome. The introduction of how they did Punisher with John Berthol was incredible. Incredible. And then the Punisher series was the balls. It was great. Fantastic. But, Marvel's kind of gone downhill with a lot of things. Iron Fist was good. I didn't watch Madam Web. That was a Sony movie. Girl power. The Marvels, girl power. And then Star Wars lately, it's been destroyed by DC. By Disney. Disney's trash Marvel. The Acolyte. Enough said. There's no need for it. You go with the Alien movie franchise. What's the Alien movie franchise without a strong female lead? You're going to make it. You're going to make it with a strong female lead. That's all there is to it. If you don't, well, let's make it with a bi-curious black guy. It's going to flop so bad because it is what it is and needs to stay that way. Legendary characters that are within DC and MC and Marvel, they're kind of screwing around with them a lot lately. But you don't have to read it if you don't want to. It's all by choice. You can just come here, go like this, and pull a book from the 70s, 80s, and read it, and you're like, man, that's awesome. We're great. Oh, another good one. Look at that. There's a lot of good stories nowadays, though. I take a lot of cues by what's good, by watching YouTube videos, by watching Glenn. Every Tuesday night, what the new books are coming out. I watch Glenn. He says, this is a great storyline in this, like Red Coat. I bought it, I read it. It was awesome. Awesome. I haven't picked up number 2 yet, but I will. And, of course, all Spider-Man is good. All Spider-Man's good. I got so many Spideys. But I try to buy yard sales, flea markets. Like the gentleman on YouTube, Much Money Comics. He does extremely well with himself. That's the right way of finding the books you want. I found a king size, king size? They just redid it, King Size Avengers, number 10. First appearance of Rogue. I picked that up at the flea market for $20 in really good shape. And then, like the following Wednesday, they come out with the reprint of it, you know. But I still found it for $20. What a great deal! Look at that nice Spidey cover, beautiful. They need a live action Miles Morales. That's what they need, and they should do it because the animated, you know, Ultraverse, the Spider-Verse with Miles was awesome. They need to go live action. They were going to do Blade. They picked the actor.
Thank you.
Everything was looking great. I was getting goosebumps, like, woo, new Blade, and now it's on the back burner. What are they doing? Marvel's only releasing Deadpool Wolverine, and I think that's about what they're doing. They're not doing anything else, you know, and they should, but maybe they're being more careful to put out stuff. I think Deadpool Wolverine is going to be a smash hit. It's going to be breaking the fourth wall. It's going to be really good. A lot of cameos. It's going to charge the comic book industry. Female Deadpool. I just picked that book out of some pile of stuff I had. I knew it was a good book, issue 7 of Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth. I pick up, I look at it, so female Deadpool, that's cool. And I didn't realize it was a first appearance. I had no clue. In the condition it's in, it's a $100 book all day long. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. I like it anyhow. I put it up in the display case, you know, which has got key after key piled up behind each other. I got so many books in my display case. Week after week, I change them up, and I don't take them down. Someday I'll take them down. They're like that thick in my display case. I got too many books, but I get him hooked on books too. Tinkerbell. You say hi, Tink? You say hi, you visiting? You visiting Glenn? You looking to read some comic books? Yeah, hold on, let's get you a comic to read.
No, it just came out actually. No, it's more like it's like a...
Of course, you have to come to your local comic shop and support your local comic shop. You have to do it. It's such... I come here and spend more money than I should most of the time. But it's nice finding them at yard sales and flea markets too. It's a beautiful thing.
These are ones that Glenn just priced up. Before they go up on the wall or they go into the bins, we get a shot at them. So Glenn put this aside because it has one of my favorite artists is Wally Wood. Wally said it had a nice photorealistic style. He always gives you plenty of hardware. To me, one of the ultimate things was Wally Wood collaborating with Kirby and inking Kirby's work on Challenges of the Unknown. And I guess Wood also inked a newspaper comic strip that Kirby did on the early space program. The Wally Wood that's in here is pretty amazing. I already have it.
You got this one?
Yeah, I have all 4 of them that he did.
I don't know, I'm going to look.
There's a Kirby book I never saw, unless it's just a Kirby cover.
That was fun. But yeah, we gotta come back to the campground again. This sucks. But I remember following my grandfather was fishing down in the street. They cooked it, you know.
Don't do this at home, kids.
That's how they did it. My father used to have to go fishing too.
Kirby first issues are particularly good. He's not on a schedule with the book yet, so he's had plenty of time to work on that first issue before he gets into a schedule of cranking them out every month or whatever. I didn't even know this one existed. And thanks for the wraparound cover.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, it's nice to have a book that's like, you know, a 10 out of 10 in both categories. Super well written.
Yep, I agree.
Super well drawn.
Yep.
The coloring's great.
Yeah, you
I even like the lettering.
You don't have too many books like that anymore. With a good story with good artwork, or excellent story with excellent artwork. There are too few people out there that are excellent at both. You know, and to get them two together to do it, forget it.
Well, they got people to check their egos at the door.
And they know, hey, we've got something going with this book. We're gonna make money. Let's not mess it up.
If there was a TV series that was as well written as this, I'd be watching it, waiting for each episode to come out. Yeah, it's very professional, high level of quality. Yeah.
Unlike that Brian K. Vaughan guy, I guess he doesn't like making any money. Where's Saga?
Yeah.
Which, Saga's gone downhill anyways, so. But, the sales have dropped because of all the delays, too. People just say, I'm not reading it anymore. That's too bad. You know, he had a good book. They had a good book that was selling, that was helping a lot of stores. We were selling a lot of copies. You know, I mean, obviously he doesn't care about us, so it doesn't really matter. You know,
We're just the little people.
yeah, right. Yeah. His thought is they'll sell it when we get them one. Yeah.
I had no idea that the guy who wrote this was in the band My Chemical Romance, but I did like the Umbrella Academy TV series, and I liked his take on Cave Carson. And even though, so Glenn showed this, and he wasn't able to show the interior art, so I looked it up online, and the interior art looks pretty good. So I'm going to give it a shot. You know what I'll do is I'll put it in backwards after I'm done, but the art is fairly detailed. Actually, I recognize the name of the artist, Chris Weston. Previously did a lot of edgy stuff, both for DC and for Marvel. It's a little looser than the work that he did before, but the level of detail is still there. You know, it was described as psychedelic, so I'm sold.
Do you take psychedelics while reading comics?
No, I drink coffee. Rocketeer. Well, this is the beginning of a new story arc or a new series, but I think they've done a good job with the original characters and stuff. I wasn't expecting anything to be as good as the original Dave Stevens book, but in terms of art or story, but it's been pretty good. The 2 previous weeks I had quite a few books, but I'll take a look again. Oh, wait a minute, wait. I'll get this one also. I don't know if this is a reorder or second printing, but it wasn't here last week. Yeah, Glenn must have ordered more of these. This is a lot of fun. It's got a little bit of a Sergio Leone spaghetti western kind of vibe with a lot of the characters and stuff. I gotta just scan it and make sure I didn't miss anything. Glenn liked this, but it looks too much like an all ages kids book for me. So, this is great. Another book that was really well written, but also had great art. And it's interesting to see other characters from the DC universe at the same time. Like this is Adam Strange making an appearance. So I would heartily recommend Gotham by Gaslight. Let's see. I guess that's it. Oh, I haven't looked through this. This one's still a maybe. I'm liking the art, and that's sort of interesting that they managed to stay black and white all the way up to the end, and then they introduced a character in color. Yeah, this goes into a number 1 to try, and it's also part of that Elseworlds.
Well, we'll see. Well, I got some stuff that could be right up your alley. Fun, but not. I don't know for sure. I mean, with the way you are, you already have it. Right. And so it's.
I don't have hardly any comics.
No, you just haven't. You got one of the smallest collections I've ever heard of.
I mean, it's only like 20,000, 22,000 books.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's
small.
Yeah. What's that take? What's that, like 3 boxes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You keep leaving this Born Again comic out here. You know, eventually I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, I want you to.
Yeah, I figured that.
We need it.
Start my complete my Spire collection.
All right.
Is that is that like some kind of Christian comic?
Oh yeah. I got another one in the 50-cent box too. I mean, I have some just like some Batwomans and some. Well, I got some Blinky, but birds. I got some Birds of Prey and some Black Cat stuff. But it's more stuff of what we worked on recently. But I specifically thought of you for these. Chamber of Terror.
Thank you.
Captain Satan.
Sure. Why not?
They're 50 cents a piece. Combat Jacks. I don't know, but I think it's horror. I mean, it's got a weird pumpkin on it. And then we got the new. It says the new standard in shock horror, Cold Blooded. That was a 50-cent book. You don't want them?
I'll take
We'll
them.
just put them in the 50-cent box. But
Yeah, I'll take
before I threw them in the 50-cent box, I wanted you to see them first because you're in the horror.
Is that a Kelly Jones cover?
Yeah, Kelly Jones, right?
Pretty
Yeah,
good,
he's got
pretty
something
good.
in here too. I think
Looks like, I mean, like
the black and white.
the paintings of Steve Otis. Like it's an homage to a painting done by Steve Otis.
And this is the new standard of shock horror. I find that. Yeah, I'm shocked.
What's the pretty page? Oh, it's got the pull-out in it. All right.
Yeah.
50 cents sold.
How about that?
I'll take it for $3.
All right, and then I had some Chilling Sabrina tales. I wasn't.
Yeah, I gotta get these filled in. Okay, I'll take them.
All right, and then
Unless anybody else wants to claim them.
if you want to look through this box, I do have another awesome Dave Stevens cover in here. I got some Ren and Stimpy thing. But yeah, so you can take a look at those.
That was a $200 book.
Oh yeah.
There's another atmospheric Godzilla painting.
Oh, that's
if I need
awesome.
that
Zilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit it out of the park today. The two books I really wanted.
What was the second one that you found?
Battle Chasers prequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cheval Noir has that has Mobius art in it.
Oh, does it really? Too?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I get the score on 2 levels.
Right. Dave Stevens on the cover and the Mobius side. That's perfect.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thought I might have had it.
The Winter Soldier meets the Falcon for the first time.
You know, I must have bought these off you when we first. I remember when I bought the first Winter Soldier off you.
Yep.
Remember that guy came in and he was like, "Oh, busting your chops about." I don't think this is a $120 book because he was like, "Oh, I see you," and I'm like, I kind of look over and I barely knew you at that point. I'm like, "Is that what I think it is?"
Hey, Ed.
He's not gonna take it. I'll take it. I don't
Yeah. I got 2 Valiant books for you.
I bought a bunch of lots on eBay to
And
fill in
the
runs.
acting art was just amazing
Yep.
too.
I think it's the best. I think that's the best Captain America run ever.
Well,
Because Mark Waid did some decent Captain America before that, but then they gave it to John A. Reiber and I think Cassidy.
he's
Just-
never had the A-list working on Cap books.
They did it with Diamondback and the Serpent Society was there. It was in the maybe early '90s, late '80s.
Either before or after Streets of Poison.
Yeah, I think it was before Streets of Poison. Blood Hunt, or Bloodstone was part of it. Streets of Poison. There was a run in there that was really, really good. I actually looked, and then it went
It
to
was like around the 300s.
later 300s.
Okay.
Crossbones is like 360,
Yeah, I didn't have
right
any
in
of
there.
those- that run because I just didn't collect Cap.
Yeah,
at the
that was a
time.
good run, and then they started going to the 400s, and Catwolf came up, and then it was just the Streets of Poison came in, and he ended up. They were in a drug house, busted up a drug house, but he ended up inhaling so much meth and stuff that he was messed up. So they gave him a blood transfusion. When they transfused him, all the super soldier serum was transfused out at that point too. Yeah, and so at that point he gets he's I think that Crossbones comes and attacks him. Now he's fighting him as a human now of just his skills. He's getting the crap kicked out of him, and then he just trained harder and harder and harder. And I don't remember how the super soldier came back in. Serum came back in. I think he just automatically produces it now for having it in him so long. But for a while there, he didn't have it, and he was and it was just, hey, I've got to learn how to do this on my own now. I don't have the serum to make me stronger to do it, and it was really good. What'd you think about the first issue of this?
I like this.
Yeah, I thought
this one's good. We like this one.
Oh, I really like this one.
This one's good.
Issue 2 was good of this, so I haven't read issue 1.
I haven't read it.
I haven't read that.
This one I'm starting to do. I like boom stuff.
I do too.
This one, I couldn't remember it. Now I remembered it from the first one, so I checked.
Yeah, I like issue 1 of
This
that.
one I like. I like his weird artwork.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of this.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't try this one.
Yeah.
I didn't like the little bird.
Does your wife like it?
Yeah, she likes it. Yeah.
That's the funny thing. That's why.
Yeah.
But this, I hope this is it. Isn't it the end?
I think you know something. I'm gonna check, but I thought it was gonna go to issue 35 or something. It needs to end, doesn't it?
The comic that never stops, right?
Finally, next Aurora. Yeah. So we're on the last thing. Yeah. Yeah. This thing needs to end.
This one, I like the art and that. Different. We don't know anything about this one yet.
Yeah, but I haven't read that one
But
yet.
I like Mad Cave books.
I do too.
They're good.
Yep.
They're good. This one. The one, the girl that killed the last unicorn, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, I haven't read this
Dark
one.
Horse. They've been doing good. I like this. I like Lemire's crazy art.
I'm glad it's finally. I mean, this book's been late. I'm glad it's finally over. It's taken forever. You know.
I haven't. We got on these guys.
Valiant.
Quality book for $5. I mean, jeepers, they spend a lot. I'm a 1966 guy that bought comics from a dad. It's Snow's Grocery and Danvers, which I still have somewhere.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Conans. Don't have a Conan #1, but I had #2, and then that's when I started reading it. So I've been reading that. The Savage Sword is not bad either.
Cover. The last cover of Savage Sword of Conan is awesome looking.
They're trying to do, like, if you read all the little blurbs through it, Glenn, they're trying to go back to when they started in the 70s doing it. It's like, I mean, it's kind of, you're thinking,
nostalgia.
Trying to do something back that far again. To
Right.
do it.
Right.
So a lot of the artwork and the stories.
Yeah, this is the. I don't know what they gave him out for, but it's the Deadpool obnoxiously excellent noisemaker. That's what it is.
What do we got?
The Deadpool obnoxiously excellent noisemaker.
That's kind of subpar, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think they're kind of cheap. Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't have enough of the brap in it.
There's so many things I could be saying right now. From below to suck.
Yeah, but
And that note, I gotta go.
the biker mice? It's brand new.
Oh, it's brand new? I didn't know that. I thought it was one of the old ones.
Oh, no, that's why I said, did you want this? Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, never
You
mind.
mean there was an original?
I had no idea they're even producing them. It's like when they come out with another radioactive black belt hamsters, and I'm like, what the hell?
You don't think this is a cute cover?
I'm getting so...
Cover over a cover.
I'm doing it just so you stay in business. You do realize that, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, because
Well, you know something. I mean,
they're just getting worse and worse by the day.
I mean, I could choose. Like, I know you want cover B.
Yeah.
So that's cover B.
I know.
Cover C was awesome. I would have chosen.
Right.
I would have given you the other
I give
cover.
you, this is on film. I'm
Okay.
giving you permission to go. This is a better cover than that. I trust you enough.
Okay.
To not give me crap like that.
Okay. Yeah. Because the other cover was nice.
Yeah, I know.
Even cover A was better than this. It's,
I can see cover A. Cover A is on the inside.
yeah, on the inside. Yep.
And I don't know what's up. Why everybody goes nuts over Jenny Fission or whatever. I think her covers are awful.
You know something? I think I don't know what it is. I'm not a big fan of Fission either. Frizen, I think it is. Yeah.
So I replaced the Captain America with Spider-Man. So
There you go.
you
All right.
happy with that?
Yep. Awesome.
And if you do come across a decent presenting copy of 300, I will be in the market.
Okay.
Right. Not at the prices. I think they're kind of adjusting a little bit because they were nuts a year ago.
It just made Comic Tom's top 10 this week.
Oh, Comic Tom.
Yeah. So it's on its way. It's on its way back up.
Those are reprints upon reprints upon reprints.
Yeah, that's just for someone who just wants to read an old western for $2.
All those westerns, those Charlton westerns.
Yep. All right, we got some good stuff coming out next week too.
I hope so.
Berserker, A Face Full of Bullets, Conan the Barbarian, I'm done making Conan comics. All right, it's been coming out for 13 months now. It's been coming out a year. The world knows I hate Conan now. I don't need to have to talk about how bad it is because anyone who watches the new this week knows that I can't stand Conan. There's no more trashing on Conan.
It's lasted 13 issues, so now you can't make fun of it anymore.
Right. Now the fact is, the people who like it, and that's great. I can't stand it, but we're done shitting on Conan. Okay. We're just not even going to mention him anymore. He's done. He's dead to me. EC Epitaphs, From the Abyss, Eternal Warriors, Fence, Flash Gordon.
That must be because of the movie. I can't pronounce Tiki Wakiki or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it's a clown. Well, did he do the first? Did he do the Ragnarok though? Until
I think he did that one.
I liked
too.
Ragnarok.
That was
I
good.
thought that was
What the hell happened in between? I don't
Best
understand.
ever.
Yeah. So what the hell happened from there to the other one?
Made money.
Yeah,
Doesn't work as hard.
His head got big, and that was it, right? If I could take an hour out of the movie and just watch an hour of it, there was an hour that was good. But then the movie would have made no sense, though. You know, it's because you would have had an hour of good stuff, but it would just have been broken up scenes that you would have no idea what was going on. But yeah, there was some good stuff, and I mean, you got Guns N' Roses as a soundtrack, and I mean, when they're coming in fighting, that's good shit too, you know. But overall, the movie was bad. Wasn't as bad as I don't think it was as bad as the Doctor Strange movie, though. I thought that was one of the worst movies that's ever been made. The second one, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Was it? I think that's worse than God and Thunder.
Awful.
Under Heist. I'm gonna finish it.
I'm giving up on it.
It's the last. It's the last issue. I'm gonna read the final issue of that.
I couldn't get through the second last one. It was just fired late, unfortunately.
Yeah. What a disappointment. It started off with such good high hopes. You know, it's.
We should have sent it to the Human Resources Office earlier.
Yeah. I agree. When the Blood Has Dried. Here's the book of the week next week. I'm definitely going to try it. I think Antarctic Press makes it. I don't know. Winnie the Pooh, the Demon Hunter.
After he's had his battle with Bambi, now he's a
Demon Hunter. He's a Demon Hunter. Two different companies who I think are doing it. I think that's another company. I don't think that's Zenoscope that's doing that one. If it is, that's awesome. But, yeah, I'm in. Winnie the Pooh, the Demon Hunter. Can we get a picture with the Godzilla?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a picture with the T-Rex here. Yeah. I love the dinosaurs. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
We just got a free pizza from my friend next door. I mean, we're all maniacs here, so we were thinking that we could trade this.
Wait, what? His best friend?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not looking for a dinosaur. I just thought it was cool to take a picture with one, though. You know,
hey, man, that's good enough, right?
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be subscribing.
Thanks, I'm gonna recommend it to my friend.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
The brat in it.
But yeah, that's what they sent. I don't know what we're supposed to give them out for. I have no idea. I think they're just here to. I think
your technique too. I mean, there's so many things I could be saying right now.